Hello there, welcome to the channel, welcome back if you're a regular. Thank you as always for clicking play. It is finally here. It is the biggest game of the season so far, the biggest game of the series. It doesn't get any bigger than this. It's Boca Juniors against Estudiantes de La Plata. It's episode 18 and the title is on the line today. It's going to be winner takes all. We're going to show you a couple of transfers that we've got and some news about my position at the club as well. So it's going to be a big episode, and it's also a YouTube premiere for the first time I've ever done it. So hello if you're watching it as it's gone out, kind of live-ish, I guess. I'm in the chat. Hope you're in there as well. Get in. Let me know predictions early on. And I'm really not sure. I have no idea how this is going to go. It's second v first. As you can see, the last game we played was that 2-2 draw against San Martin. I still don't know how we did how that happened. If you watch that video, then you'll know that we were quite lucky to get a draw. San Martin are bottom of the league, and they probably deserved the win, to be fair. We did play a little Boca warm-up tournament, as you can see, which we did go on and win. It's because we had a 2-week break between the games, and it was a risk. I was sat there for ages thinking, should I do this? Am I going to end up getting injured players out of this? But we came through it unscathed. We won the tournament against teams from lower down, and I think we made about 15 grand, so it's not massive money, but it's money. So yeah, after today we've got Lanús, and then we're into the Copa de la Superliga. So in terms of my position at the club, I'm staying. They came to me in the build-up to this match and offered me a new 2-year deal, which we took. It was never ever going to be in question whether I was going to accept that or not. There was a little bit of a pay rise, I think, £400-500 a week, I believe. So now on £3,900 per week, whatever that is in pesos. It's a lot of pesos. It's why it's not set. I usually like to have the currency of the country that I'm managing in, but it would be ridiculous. Pesos is like millions, so I didn't really want to do that. So we've got a 2-year deal. 2021 it runs out. Fantastic, really happy with that. And I guess I'm going to ask for your opinion on something in a minute, but we've got some transfers to tell you about. I don't know if I ever told you this. Emmanuel Mas, we got him in on loan from Boca, and he was doing so well for us, but he ended up getting injured, and he ended up getting injured for about 4 or 5 months. So we terminated his loan and sent him back, and he's not fit to play today. He's still out injured. But what we have got, as you can see here, we've got 3 transfers arranged already. We showed you Leandro Lacunza before, but we've also got Marlon coming in. He's a left back. He looks fantastic. You may remember in the last video I showed you Frank Fabra from Boca, who I was desperate to try and get in on a free transfer at the end of his contract. Couldn't get past his agent. Couldn't get past the promiser stage. So I've abandoned that. He was 28, I think, which would have been phenomenal experience into the squad. But look at this guy. He's almost as good. He's a little bit slower, but his crossing's better. And he just looks like he's going to be an absolute asset for us. He will be coming in for... I went in and asked how much they wanted, and they wanted 1.4 million. So we didn't have that in the bank. We had like 670 grand. So we offered £500,000 with 4 6-monthly instalments of £1 million. So it's 250 grand for 4 instalments over 6 monthly instalments. So I'm really happy with that. And we have got in Fabian Nogueira. He is coming into us from Santos. He was already on loan at the club when the game started, but I didn't play him quite as much because his deal ended on New Year's Eve. So I didn't play him as much as I should have done. You can see at the bottom there, he only played 6 games for us. But he was transfer listed. And we've only got Gaston Campi and Jonathan Schunker as experienced centre-backs. And then we've got Nicolas Batsana and it's Juan Diaz as up-and-coming players. So I wanted a new centre-back, and I liked this guy when we had him. The only reason I didn't play him was so I didn't upset one of my players for the sake of a lone player. But look, he's 6'4". He's phenomenal in the air. He's brilliant in tackling. Positioning is excellent. Work rate, determination, bravery. They could be higher, but they're all low to mid-teens, which is just about perfect for me. He's not amazingly quick, but he's no slouch either. So I'm really happy to have him coming in. He is coming in, I think it's for 450 grand. Yeah, he was transfer listed at that price. Absolutely delighted to get him in. Right. I want to talk quickly about mentoring, and I'm hoping you guys will have some input in the chat now, because I don't really get it, I'll be honest. So at the minute, all I've got it set to is basically the positions. So we've got the goalkeeping unit, we've got the centre-backs, the full-backs, the centre-mids, the wingers and the attackers. And that's how I've got it set. And I don't really know what I should be doing with it. So let me know in the mentoring, because from what I can tell, for a person to be part of the mentoring group, they have to be in the senior squad. You can't have one of your hot young prospects being tutored anymore, which I think is ridiculous. Because we look at like Mario Gatti, who I wanted to show you quickly anyway. You know, I'm in love with this kid. Look at him. Look at those green arrows. Look at the progress this kid is making. He's absolutely unbelievable. He's 17 now. He's had a birthday since the youth intake. You can see down at the bottom, he was in a world football tournament of something or other. It's not something I've ever heard of. But he scored 3 goals in 3 games. Unfortunately, the Estudiantes under 20s, we finished second behind Quilmes in the group. Only one team goes through. But you can see, look, down here, he played 3, scored in every game, and got 2 assists and 2 Man of the Match awards. And in the under 20s, he's got a couple of goals, 4 assists, and a Man of the Match. The kid is phenomenal. He's 17, and I want to improve him even more than he is already. And I need to use mentoring for that. I know you can add him to the training so he can train with the senior squad. Is that the equivalent of the old tutoring? I don't know. At the minute, he's in the senior squad because I'm going to use him possibly in the Copa de la Superliga, possibly in some friendlies that we'll arrange. And the other thing is, should I promote him for next season? Should he be in the squad? He's one of the best youth intake players I've ever had on any save, ever. He looks unbelievable. So yeah, let me know what I should be doing with him. Let me know about mentoring. Let me know what the equivalent of the old tutoring is. Let me know what I should be doing in that regard. And I am just trying to put off getting to the game because I am so nervous. There's been a 2-week break in game and it's felt like years. It really has. I am so nervous ahead of this game. And this is why. So just to recap, or if you didn't see the last video, we're a point clear of Boca now. That draw against San Martin has just absolutely potentially destroyed our season. At home to the bottom club, and we couldn't do anything. And what it means now is if we win today, we're champions. We win the league with a game to spare. If we draw, it's in our own hands because we've got Lanús at home on the last day of the season. If Boca win, then we're praying for a miracle on the last day. They play Defensa y Justicia away, and obviously, as I say, we've got Lanús. If we get the win today, it'll be incredible. It really will. We had a team meeting before the game. It was suggested, and we said, you know, look, it's a phenomenal achievement to even be in with a shout at the title. The players all agreed, so that's quite good. We're not changing tactics. We're going with the 4-2-3-1. We're going with the positive. It's what we've done for 23 games. We're top of the league. It could absolutely backfire, but we'll see. The only thing I've done is I've dropped the high defensive line down to standard because I think Boca would absolutely kill us if we play with a high line. Oh, La Bombanera is jumping. It is absolutely packed and I cannot bear this. I don't want to. I don't want to continue. I don't want to get into this match. That is some attack from them. They've got Carlos Tevez, Mauro Zarate, Villa and Abia up top. I think Abia is he. I think he might be the top scorer in the division. No, he's not him because he's been prolific. He's got 7 goals in 8 games, or 12 with sub appearances. Frank Fabra, look, he's playing for them. Why couldn't he have just... Why has he got such a pillock of an agent? Right, Gaston Campi is suspended, of course. He did pick up an injury in the week as well, so he wouldn't have played anyway. He was only out for a few days, but it would have been enough to keep him out of this game. Daniel Sapper is back and he is in goal today. Evangelista, Batsana, Shunka and Sanchez at the back. Laba and Estevez, my 2 midfield warriors. And Lucas Rodriguez, as I choke, that's the nerves getting to me. Lucas Rodriguez on the left wing is now wanted by a couple of Spanish clubs. Wouldn't be averse to selling him as well because he's worth about 6 million. So if we can get a decent wedge for him, I would definitely... He's one of my favourite players in the game and in real life, but I would let him go if it came in. Zelarayan, Zukwi and Latanzio up top. On the bench, Leonardo Piscalici coming back from injury today. Apu Latza, who's just played for the reserves, I think it was. Mario Gatti, I was tempted to put Mario Gatti on the bench, but he played for the under-20s today and he can't play for 2 teams in one day. Excuse me. Oh, good time to start dying. Oh God, the pre-match tactical meeting thing didn't go well either because I said we're going to play with a positive and the 4-2-3-1. They did not like that. They said no, not with the team that we're playing. But as I say, we've done it for 23 games and we're top of the league, so we've got to go with it. Calmly going to say, come on lads, win this one for the fans and seal the title. Of course it's had no effect, so we're just going to say, do our little thing here. I'm amazed as well that we're straight to kick-off, that there is no tunnel interview. It's a title deciding game at Boca Juniors. How is there no tunnel interview? Absolutely mental. Oh God, this is gonna be a spectacular match. Whatever happens, we're either going to get absolutely pumped, or whoa, Shunka, Jesus, what was that? Take a bit of mustard off those back passes, please. Oh God, we're going to bring up the league table. Let me know in the chat. Are you nervous? Or do you think we'll do it? They've had a player booked already. Oh God, I can't bear this. I would take a draw out of this game right now. If this game just wants to fly through till half time and fly through to full time with no highlights, I would be happy with that. Oh God. But of course it's not going to happen. We're on the defensive. Zarate's in. Oh, damn it. Just over 3 minutes on the clock and we're a goal down already. Oh, no. It was a long shot there. Evangelista heads away. It's knocked back in. Zarate and Villa. And it's 1-0. Oh, what a nightmare. Throw in for Boca taken. It's in midfield here. We've dropped a show some passion shout out. I normally do the demand more after about 10 minutes, but we've done the show some passion one. We're on the defensive here. It's going to be 2-0. Is it going to be 2-0? Shunka's kept us in it. Oh, shot blocked. And must have been an offside there. So the show some passion has gone through. We're fired up. Oh, that league table makes a horrible reading. I mean, do you know, I would have been... This is a stupid thing. Before the season, I would have been unbelievably happy with a top 4 finish. So even if we finish second, that's an unbelievable achievement. But because we've been top for so long, it's going to be absolutely gutting. And there is 2-0. And we are sinking without trace here, as it says at the bottom. Oh, God. This is not going well. This is going to end up being an absolute tanking, isn't it? Fabra with the cross. Of course it is. And Abia with the header. Oh, God, is it going to be 3 already? Here's Reynoso into the box. The shot is charged down. It's a corner. I mean, it couldn't be going any worse. We're just not even getting anywhere close to their penalty area at the minute. Here's Zukwi. What can you do, Fernando? Goes early to Rodriguez. In for Latanzio. Get in. Goal back. And it's his 10th of the season. Carlo Latanzio is proving why I love him. I think it was you, wasn't it, Bert, that said we need to sell him to Spain as soon as we can. I love the guy though, and I really want to see him succeed here. We're on the defensive of the corner again here, and punched away by Sapa. It comes for Tevez, blocked. Rodriguez clears. We dropped a little praise shout out as Zella Ryan goes down injured. That didn't look good, did it? He's only just come back from injury as well. What's he gone down with? A foot injury. Ugh. But we have one of the stars of the season so far in Leonardo Piscalici to come on and replace him just like that, which we will do. Half an hour in, 2-1. I'm feeling a lot better than I was 10 minutes ago, that's for sure. Fabra with the throw. Come on, pen them back. Oh, they've given the ball away. Latanzio to Zukwi. Crosses charge down, but Facundo Sanchez to Estevez. Labat, Piscalici and Latanzio. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh, come on. I just want to draw out the game. I just want it to be in our own hands as Tevez's shot is spilled wide by Daniel Sapa, but he's got in the way of it. That's all that matters. I just want it to be in our own hands going into the final day. If we then screw it up at home against, who we play? Lanús, then that's fine. But I don't want to lose it here. This would be heartbreaking. It really, really would. As Batsana now has the ball into midfield, flicked on. Here's Latanzio, and a lovely first-time ball. Look, it's Zukwi with the cross. Oh, what was that? He didn't get his foot around that at all. And Rossi has cleared out to Zarate, but we've got it back again, but we can't get in behind. What we're going to do here is it's out with Lucas Rodriguez now. Lovely ball from Zukwi, that was. And Piscalici! Oh, yes! Leonardo Piscalici makes it 2-2. What a comeback in the first half. Oh, my word. Lucas Rodriguez with the ball in. Piscalici gets in and drills it in. I'm in dreamland here. Are we going to hold on? We're into stoppage time. Fabra with the cross and a Beers header just goes over. Oh, that was too close for comfort. What a game this has been so far. And that is awful from Batsana, the young kid. Big sliding tackle. Oh no, Shunka's off. We're down to 10 men and the optimism just drains away. Jonathan Shunka is off. We are down to 10. Oh, no. I'm going to have to... Piscalici's been on the pitch for like 17 minutes. Now, normally what I would do here is I would take him off. But I don't know what to do here. Do I drop Piscalici back into midfield and maybe take... what can he do there? Oh, God, he can't play central midfield. He could play as a winger, but he's not very quick, is he? He wouldn't be a very good winger. Oh, no. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. I'm going to have a little bit of a think about this, and I'll be back with you in a second. So this is what we've done. I've taken Piscalici off. I mean, that is so heartbreaking. Really is. I really don't want to have to take him off. But, I mean, what a rollercoaster this first half has been. I mean, to go 2-0 down, to get it back to 2-2, to lose Zelarayen to injury, to lose a defender to a red card, to then have to take off the replacement for Zelarayen, who's only been on the pitch for, 17 minutes, is just ridiculous. So we're now playing a 4-4-1. I've changed Carlo Latanzio to an advanced forward rather than a poacher. He's isolated up there now, isn't he? I don't know. We're going to have to see how it goes. We've dropped the wingers back into midfield, and we've got two banks of four, basically. The full-backs are now full-backs rather than wing-backs. And we've just got to... I don't know. I've changed a few little bits as well on the instructions. I just know how this is going to go now. It's just absolutely destroyed me. The free kick hits into the wall. Let's just get to half time now, boys. Let's just get in there. Let's just regroup. Let's have some oranges. Let's have a cup of coffee. Sanchez keeps us in the game there with a clearance. And let's just get to half time. There it is. Oh, what a first half. I mean, that's just... I mean, it is... you watch a game on TV and this sort of thing happens, and you're just like, how would you react if you're the manager? And you've got to say it's why I play the game, for things like that. It's just, I mean, it couldn't have happened in a worse game. I mean, it's typical FM. I mean, I could have probably predicted that. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if someone in the chat has actually said, you're going to get a player sent off, a player injured, you're going to have it go 2 goals down, you're going to come back. What a first half. A ridiculous first half. Well, we're going to stay calm. I'm going to say, do I do it calmly? I'm going to say, come on lads, we're a man down, but we can still get a result. Do I do it calmly? I think I do, don't I? I think I lead by example and I stay calm. And then we'll just go in and we'll do this little bit again, and we'll just hopefully see this out. I don't know how this is going to go. Well, I know how this. I have a feeling how this is going to go, and I'm so sorry. This is, if we get out of this with a point, it will be a title winning point. I have no doubt about it. He's Evangelista with the throw to Batsana. I mean, we've got such an inexperienced centre-back pairing as well now in Batsana and Diaz. I mean, they've played probably less than 15 games between them. As Abia gets in, and it's taken 20 seconds. Oh, no, sorry, a minute and 20 seconds. Oh, God's sake, what score is it? In the chat, how many are we going to concede now? This is not good. It's a good finish, but he's a sweeper keeper. So why not stay on your line? Here's Diaz. This is straight from kick-off. So this is either going to go 4-2 or... Oh, this is not good. This was a YouTube premiere, and this is what's happening. Oh, here's Fabra. In it goes. Abia's header. It's hit the woodwork, and there's a penalty. Oh, my word. What a night. Oh, what a save. Daniel Sapper. Oh, that is just phenomenal. What a save to deny Abia or to prolong Abia's hat-trick. That was just an incredible save. Come on, boys. Oh! Throw in for us. Oh, Evangelista just thrown it straight to Tevez. I mean, Reynoso's hit it over the bar. So we've made a couple of changes. We've gone to, because we're not getting anywhere, any of the ball. So we've gone to, the header goes wide from Goltz. We've put it on shorter passing and less direct. I think we've the lower line of engagement now as well, just to try and get a little bit more compact. We've taken it off counter press. I think we've gone to regroup now and then counter, just to try and, Facundo Sanchez with the free kick. Oh, it's inches wide. Just inches wide. Demand more shout out has gone out. The goal kick is thumped forward. Sanchez with the header. Tevez though to Fabra, Reynoso. We've made our final change as well. Matias Labber has gone off. Ivan Gomez is on as the shot from Tevez ends up with the fans. Oh, come on, boys. Come on. Reynoso into Sapper's hands with the free kick. I mean, they deserve to win the game. They've had 19 shots. They've had most of the possession. I mean, Zarate has wrapped it up. Oh... I'm gonna after this replay, I'm gonna throw caution to the wind, and we're gonna go attacking, and we're gonna try and get ourselves back into this game, because as it stands, we're done. Right, so I've done what I can. I mean, the problem is there's no versatility in the players that are on the pitch. I can't make any more substitutions, of course, because we used 2 of them in the first half. So all I can do is go back to the 4-2-2-1. The fullbacks are now wing backs again. The wingers are on attack. What we've done is we've gone basically route 1, or extremely direct. That's route 1, isn't it? Early crosses instead of working into the box. The run at defence has gone back in. We've gone for play for set pieces. Try and get some free kicks in and around the box. We've gone back to a higher tempo. We've gone back to the counter press, but we've kept the lower line of engagement because we're a man short. We can't be trying to get the ball too high up the pitch and leaving ourselves open. Oh, I've been dreading this game and looking forward to it in equal measure, and I'm absolutely heartbroken. What we haven't done is we haven't gone attacking. We're going to go very attacking. It's probably going to be 5-2 though before that comes in. Diaz with a good header away. Zarate, good tackle by Sanchez. Here's Zukwi then. Hits it forward. Oh, Latanzio, this is interesting. He's on his own. He's very wide, but he's pulled it back for Lucas Rodriguez, and the shot is held on the line by Rossi. Look at that. One of their defenders has got 5.9. Izquierdos. That's strange. Fabra. 5-2. Sebastian Villa. It's his second, and what a cross by the man we wanted to sign. God damn your agent, Frank Fabra. It's a brilliant cross, though. Look at the curl on it. And what a good finish that is. We're getting spanked. It was a mistake, probably, to go with the positive 4-2-3-1. I should have fine-tuned my counter-attacking system, but we haven't played it in any point this season. We haven't played it in the league. We haven't played it in the Sudamericana. And we were top of the league, so we had to go there and try and do something. And we were 2-2. And if we go in at half-time at 2-2 with 11 men, who knows what can happen? But we lose one of our best players to injury. I thought that was in. I thought that was 6. We lose Zelarayan to injury. We then get Shunka sent off. And, we've used 2 of our substitutes. We're a man down. And we're away from home at the Bombanera, of all places. It was never going to finish 2-2. It was never, ever, ever going to end in anything other than an emphatic home win. We're going to come back. We're going to do the Lanús game in episode whatever it is, 19, whatever. Don't care. But it's going to be such a bad end to the season. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the Lanús game as a premiere again because I've watched a couple Bad Jokes Gaming. I've watched a couple of YouTube premieres on his channel, and I've really enjoyed them. And it adds another dimension. It's kind of like a hybrid between YouTube and streaming. Now, streaming isn't something I'm ever going to be able to do because I don't have time to sit in front of the computer for 2 or 3 hours, 3 or 4 times a week. So that's never going to happen. But the YouTube premiere thing, it gives me the chance to interact live, and it also, gives me good feedback from you guys straight away as well. I don't know what to say. Because, can I say I'm disappointed you didn't seal the title with a win to 10 men? I don't think I can I? I'm just going to... Do you know what? I've got nothing to say. Ooh, I don't know if I should have done that. I disciplined him. I fined him a week's wages, and it looks like we're about to have an awkward conversation with Jonathan Shunka. It was the biggest match of the season. He needed to keep his head. He got booked after 3 minutes and sent off at in stoppage time at the end of the first half. He's our captain. He has to lead by example. He needed to get fined for that. I'm sorry, he did. This is going to be an awkward conversation now. Okay, here we go. Let's see what he's got to say. I do have some concerns about my recent fine, but it means a lot that you've come to speak to me. Oh, thank God for that. I do like it that it does that quite a lot now. It would have ended up with me selling him, I think, because I would have done whatever I could to absolutely blast him for it, because he's not a 20-year-old. He's our captain. He's vastly experienced. He shouldn't be getting sent off in a game like that. He has potentially, and I know I shouldn't say it, but he has potentially cost us the league. This is going to be so disappointing if we lose the title like this. I'm not going to bother fast forwarding to the Belgrano River game because there's just no point. It's not important. What an opportunity we've had. Look how many times we've been top. How have we let it slip? How? You can see here, we all kick off at the same time, of course. It's the last day of the season. Sorry, it's not Defensor y Justicia that Boca play, is it? It's Tigre, isn't it? No, it's San Martin. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it's San Martin, who are guaranteed to finish bottom. It's San Martin, who are guaranteed to go down. Oh, for the love of God. They're going down. There's nothing. Oh. They're not going to beat Boca, are they? They're not going to beat Boca. The only thing we can hope for is that somehow it ends in a draw and we beat Lanús and we'll win the title on goal difference, which would be sweet as. But yeah, we're going to do it as another premiere the next episode, because the title is still up for grabs. It is still within our reach. That was the most unique situation, because coming into the match, both teams had the destiny in their own hands. If we won that game, we were champions. If we drew, we only had to beat Lanús. Boca win it now, and they're probably going to go on and win it. So, yeah, if you did enjoy it being a premiere, smash that like button. If you're watching it after it's been a YouTube premiere, then, leave a like anyway, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and maybe join us for the next episode, which will be a premiere. It'll be out on Monday, this Friday the 30th, so 30 days, September, April, June, November, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3rd of December. There you go, look at that, quick math. Yeah, so join us on Monday for another YouTube premiere, 8 o'clock again. If the video's coming out not as a premiere, it'll be 6 o'clock on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday. If it is coming out as a premiere, it'll be 8 p.m, so that I can get the sprogs in bed and join you in the chat. Check out the links in the description for Twitter and the blog, and I am now going to go and cry. I've managed to hold the tears back on camera, but as soon as I stop recording, they're going to flow. I can't believe we've chucked that away. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being in this chat. Thanks for supporting this YouTube premiere. Thanks, as always, for supporting the channel. And I'll see you very soon as we go again. Adios, amigos. Adios.